Well, welcome to our latest quiz, a fun family quiz. We'll play the video to show you how to join in. So do take a look at that and it'll show you how to register for today's quiz. This is a short video to show you how to log in to play our interactive online quiz. It's recommended that two devices are used, one to watch the quiz via the live YouTube stream you'll have been given a link to, and the other to set up and use a virtual keypad. To set up the virtual keypad, use your smartphone or tablet and go to buzzerpad.com. You'll then see this page where you need to add your name as you want it to appear. And you need to tap in the PIN code shown on the live stream before pressing go in the blue box. Your keypad is now set up, but to activate it you'll either need to press the finger at the top of the screen or any of the letters. The live stream will show the number of participants, and this will change as more people log in. When the quiz gets underway, the questions will be shown on the live stream and they'll also be read out. You need to answer as quickly as possible by pressing the letter corresponding to the answer you think is correct. The points go down as the timer ticks down, so the quicker you answer, the more points you stand to gain. Good luck and hope you enjoy taking part. This is a short video to show you how to log in to play our interactive online quiz. It's recommended that two devices are used, one to watch the quiz via the live YouTube stream you'll have been given a link to, and the other to set up and use a virtual keypad. To set up the virtual keypad, use your smartphone or tablet and go to buzzerpad.com. You'll then see this page where you need to add your name as you want it to appear. And you need to tap in the PIN code shown on the live stream before pressing go in the blue box. Your keypad is now set up, but to activate it you'll either need to press the finger at the top of the screen or any of the letters. The live stream will show the number of participants, and this will change as more people log in. When the quiz gets underway, the questions will be shown on the live stream and they'll also be read out. You need to answer as quickly as possible by pressing the letter corresponding to the answer you think is correct. The points go down as the timer ticks down, so the quicker you answer, the more points you stand to gain. Good luck and hope you enjoy taking part. This is a short video to show you how to log in to play our... joining us. And you'll see the PIN code there, 75767. When you go on buzzerpad.com, put in that PIN code and then don't forget to tap the finger at the top. That will ensure that you're registered along with your name. So, if you've not played before, just to give you a quick rundown of how it works, it's against the clock, so the quicker you answer, the more points you stand to gain. You'll see the clock ticking down as the points go down as well, so the quicker you answer, the more points you stand to gain. Series of 20 multiple choice questions, and the winner will go into the draw for the prize at the end of the month. I've not worked out what the prize will be yet, but sure we'll make it something worth doing. I'm just tweaking the music, so hopefully you'll be able to hear that. So the PIN code 75767. And then don't forget to tap the finger at the top. We'll give people a few minutes to log on and sign in. Nothing too serious. Usual trivia type quiz. And I think we've solved the latency issue, so we should be pretty quick. Shouldn't be much of a delay. Thanks for the feedback, Phil and Mrs. J. Both telling me that the music was a bit too loud. will one day get the hang of this and hopefully rig up some headphones and be able to listen. Not worked that out yet, how I can actually hear the sound. So what I have to do is turn the volume right down so I don't get feedback. But it is a problem not hearing what you're hearing. But hope you're all well and keeping safe. I ventured out to local Costa a short while ago, and that was a massive success. Went without taking the reusable cups and then brought back the wrong drink. I'm sure I ordered the right one, but Mrs. J tells me that her drink, which should have been an oat milk latte or some type of latte with protein in it, tasted like coconut cardboard. So I'm sure that coconut cardboard isn't on the Costa menu. So yes, a great success. Apart from that, it was excellent. I enjoyed mine anyway. It was a chai latte. So if you've just joined us, I'll play the video again just to give people an idea who've not played before, just to see how it works. This is a short video to show you how to log in to play our interactive online quiz. It's recommended that 2 devices are used, one to watch the quiz via the live YouTube stream you'll have been given a link to, and the other to set up and use a virtual keypad. To set up the virtual keypad, use your smartphone or tablet and go to buzzerpad.com. You'll then see this page where you need to add your name as you want it to appear. And you need to tap in the PIN code shown on the live stream before pressing go in the blue box. Your keypad is now set up, but to activate it you'll either need to press the finger at the top of the screen or any of the letters. The live stream will show the number of participants, and this will change as more people log in. When the quiz gets underway, the questions will be shown on the live stream and they'll also be read out. You need to answer as quickly as possible by pressing the letter corresponding to the answer you think is correct. The points go down as the timer ticks down, so the quicker you answer, the more points you stand to gain. Good luck and hope you enjoy taking part. Welcome to our youngest viewer, Theo, who's only 7 months old. Been sent a photo of Theo watching the quiz, so who knows, he might be able to guess 1 or 2 of the answers. I'm sure he's probably got about as much chance as everyone else on some of the questions. So the pin code 75767, and then don't forget to tap the finger at the top of your virtual keypad, and then that will make sure that you're registered for tonight's quiz. Plenty of messages on the YouTube live chat if anybody wants to give any feedback on there or any messages that you want us to mention. Great to see over 50 people. I was hoping that we might reach 50, so we've reached that figure, so we will get underway in just a couple of minutes time. I think we've given everybody 10 minutes then to get on board. Just a reminder that you need to press your keypad as quickly as possible because it is against the clock, and the quicker you answer, the more points you stand to gain. You can't change your answer as well, so you are committed. Once you've made your choice, that's it. There's no turning back, but you will see that you get more points the quicker you answer, so make sure that you try and pick up as many points as possible. 40 seconds generally for each question, and it's all sorts of trivia and loosely termed general knowledge, some current affairs type things, but nothing too serious. So 75767 is the pin code. Go on to buzzerpad.com with your second device, and then press the finger at the top of the screen, and that will ensure that you are registered. So just a minute away from kick-off in tonight's quiz, And at the end, whoever wins, if you take a screenshot of your virtual keypad screen, and then you'll go into the draw along with Jenny Tools, who won the Spirax quiz in midweek. So do you know Jenny Tools? Because they've not actually come forward, funnily enough, so far, to claim or to put themselves in the running for a prize. So I make it 10 past 5 now, so just a last shout. Anybody who's just joined us on buzzerpad.com, you need to put in that pin code 75767 and then press the finger at the top. No turning back. Once you've made your selection, you can't change your answer. So let's get underway with tonight's quiz. And let's see who has signed in. So Debs is the first to sign in tonight. Super Spark, Super Mum, Rach, Kay, Wanjo, Mara, Rabbit Dave, Kevin Wagon, Trigger. That's the first 10 to join in. Some familiar names as always. Benno Spire, regular player. Zoe's uncle. And also we got Haslan Quizzers, Edges, committed quizzers, Ukrainian Blues. Welcome to you. I assume that's Vladimir, so welcome to you, Vladimir. Thanks for taking part. The Wag Rileys, I remember them doing well last time we were doing the quizzes. And then Chalky, our old friend Chalky. Well, welcome, good to see you on board. So just make sure that you are registered. Press your finger at the top of the screen, and now we'll get underway. Don't forget, answer as quickly as possible. So which of the following sports has not been added to the 2024 Olympics? Is it surfing, parkour, skateboarding, or breaking? Not added to the 2024 Olympics: surfing, parkour, skateboarding, or breaking? Time running out, so quickly get your answer in. If you've not answered, only 2 still to answer. And the answer is parkour. So just getting the feedback that the music is a little loud, so I'll address that on the next question. Thanks, Phil. So parkour is not going to be in the 2024 Olympics, but the others are. They're surfing, skateboarding, and breaking, which is breakdancing to you and me. So how many people put B? So 25, so half of you approximately getting that right. Let's take a look at the early board. Won't look at the leaderboard after every question, but let's take a look, see who's got off to a flying start. Teacups Barmy Army 38, then Drew Peacock, 2 adults and a hungry baby in 3rd place. Haslan Quizzers, and then Kay in 5th place. So let's move on. And question 2. Thomas Dodd drunkenly changed his name to what after watching some YouTube videos over Christmas? Britney Spears, Celine Dion, Barbara Streisand, or Cher? So you can see there pictured Thomas Dodd. What did he drunkenly change his name to? Britney Spears, Celine Dion, Barbara Streisand, or Cher? And 15 seconds remain. And the answer is Celine Dion. So he decided he wanted to call himself Celine Dion and change his name by Deed Poll. So how many people put B? Yep, 27 of you getting that right. I missed that one myself, but sounds as though you might have seen that in the news. 11 go for Britney Spears, 10 for Barbara Streisand, and 4 for Cher. On to question 3. Name the busiest London Underground station. Is it Baker Street, Leicester Square, Charing Cross, or Waterloo? The busiest London Underground station. And that's Baker Street, Leicester Square, Charing Cross, or Waterloo. After time gone, so quickly get your answer in. So Baker Street, Leicester Square, Charing Cross, or Waterloo is the busiest London Underground station. One of those is. And the answer is Waterloo. So D is what we're looking for. And again, doing well on that. That is 28 if you're getting that right. Just going to tweak that music, see if we can improve that for next time. I'll turn that down a bit. Okay, so let's move on to question 4. So who first took over as host of Countdown after Richard Whiteley passed away? Was it Jeff Stelling, Des Lynam, Des O'Connor, or Nick Hewer? So all of them have been hosts of Countdown. But who immediately replaced Richard Whiteley? Was it Jeff Stelling, Des Lynam, Des O'Connor, or Nick Hewer? Just 10 seconds remain. Jeff Stelling, Des Lynam, Des O'Connor, or Nick Hewer? The answer is Des Lynam, B. So how many people put B? Des Lynam, 26 of you getting that right. 15 Des O'Connor, 9 for Jeff Stelling, and 3 for Nick Hewer. On to question 5. Someone who has a fear of fears is suffering from what? Pathophobia, fearophobia, or phobophobia? A fear of fears. Ten seconds remain. Pathophobia, fearophobia, or phobophobia? And the answer is phobophobia, would you believe? So take a look. 28 getting that right. 20 going for pathophobia, and 4 for fearophobia. On to question 6. Which of this quartet has had the most UK #1 singles? Is it Taylor Swift, Justin Bieber, Little Mix, or One Direction? So how are you on your music? Is it Taylor Swift, Justin Bieber, Little Mix, or One Direction who's had the most UK #1 singles from that quartet? Half the time has gone. Just a handful of people yet to answer. You can see the clock going down top left hand side, so make sure you get your answer in before you run out of time. And the answer is Justin Bieber. 7 UK #1 singles. I must have missed those. Little Mix with 5. One Direction 4. And only 1 for Taylor Swift. So how many people put that? Well, One Direction, the most popular answer there. Only 12 getting it right, so that could have changed things. Don't forget, of course, on your keypad, you will see which position you are in the quiz. So we will have a look at the leaderboard at the halfway stage, but you will be able to see whether you're right or wrong on each question, and also you'll see your position in the table on your virtual keypad. So on to question 7. So which comedy legend was considered for the role of Victor Meldrew in One Foot in the Grave? So look at those 4 photos and tell us which one of those was considered for the role of Victor Meldrew in One Foot in the Grave, played of course by the great Richard Wilson. So half the time has gone. Ten seconds left. Quickly get your answer in. Only a handful of people yet to do so. And the answer is Les Dawson. I don't believe it! And that question was only put in just so I could try my Victor Meldrew impression on a wider audience than Mrs. J. So let's take a look. How many people put Les Dawson? Only 3 people. So that caught a lot of people out. Yeah, it's very difficult. Don't know about you, but when you know a character so well and then you hear about a different actor or actress who was going to play them, and then you just can't really visualize that. So yeah, it would have been hard to try and think of the great Les Dawson as Victor Meldrew. On to question 8. What is the name of this man who has won a local election in Namibia? Is it Joseph Stalin, Elvis Presley, Adolf Hitler, or Groucho Marx? So that is the famous name of this man who's pictured here, who's won a local election in Namibia. Joseph Stalin, Elvis Presley, Adolf Hitler, or Groucho Marx? "15 seconds left. Most people have answered. Just 4 remain. And the answer is Adolf Hitler. Apparently his parents didn't realise there was a problem with calling him Adolf Hitler. I don't know where they've been. So C is what we're looking for. Yeah, 18 if you're getting that right, but 15 going for Elvis, and 10 apiece for Joseph Stalin and Groucho Marx. So we'll see the leaderboard after question 10. So only a couple to go before we see the state of play. Question 9. According to Pure Pet Food, which of these dogs has the longest life expectancy? A Cockapoo, a Jack Russell, a Yorkshire Terrier, or a Shih Tzu? So the longest life expectancy of those 4 dogs, is it a Cockapoo, a Jack Russell, a Yorkshire Terrier, or a Shih Tzu? Half the time has gone. Still quite a few people to answer. So A, B, C, or D. 10 seconds left. I suspect we've got 2 or 3 there who are struggling for connection for whatever reason. And the answer is Yorkshire Terrier with a life expectancy of 16 to 20 years. So C is what we're looking for. But Jack Russell, the most popular answer. 13 getting that right. 6 going for Shih Tzu, and for Cockapoo 6 apiece. 3 no-shows. On to question 10. So we're reaching the halfway stage now. So, rakes retrim is an anagram of someone who's a big name in which field? Is it acting, sport, music, or politics? Rakes retrim. That's an anagram. How good are you on your anagrams? That's a big name in either acting, sport, music, or politics. Rakes retrim. Now, Mrs. J is playing along, I should point out, but I have kept the answers and, well, the questions even firmly away from her. The laptop has been under lock and key. Make sure she's not cheating. 10 seconds left, so it'll be quick. Be interesting to see how she's done. So, acting, sport, music, or politics for rakes retrim. That is politics. That's Keir Starmer, of course, the Labour leader. Let's take a look. See how many got D. In fact, the most popular one was acting with 20. Only 13 getting that right. 12 for sport, 8 for music. So as promised, we'll now take a look at the leaderboard at the halfway stage. So Drew Peacock is the leader, 4 points clear of the backheaders. And Teacup's Barmy Army, Bobby Dennis. I'm sure that's a tribute to the late great Bobby Dennis, a good friend of ours. Superb comedian. Unless there is another Bobby Dennis. Be interested to know if there is somebody called Bobby Dennis playing. Newton Spirites and Haslam Quizzes, Byron, Blakey, Travelman, and Andy T. That's the top 10. Let's take a look further down onto the next page. Keep an eye out for yourself. See if you can see your name anywhere. Wanjo, just over the 100 mark, just ahead of Edges. Well, so we've got Wanjo, yeah, is 101. That's further down. We've got Kay, so in the same household, Wanjo and Kay competing there. Debs, so Mrs. J is 46th at the moment, just 2 points ahead of Rach. Ukrainian Blues in 53rd place. And Bun, and I'm guessing Dylan and SM struggling with connection problems. So that's the leaderboard at the halfway stage. Drew Peacock is the leader, but only by 4 points. So let's see how it shapes up. In fact, what I'll do, I'll just take a quick photo of that one. So we've got the photo at the halfway stage. That's to see how we compare at the end. So on to question 11. Psychic Jemima Packington has forecast problems between Prince Harry and Meghan after using what to predict the future? Asparagus, coffee beans, bananas, or potatoes? So Jemima Packington has forecast that there are going to be problems between Prince Harry and Meghan after using what to predict the future? Asparagus, coffee beans, bananas, or potatoes? Surprisingly, she's the only person in the world, it's said, who uses this method for prediction. Who would have thought that? 10 seconds remain. So quickly get your answer in, or have we got everybody there? I think we've probably got 3 who can't play now. And the answer is asparagus. Let's take a look. And 22 going for asparagus, but 23 for coffee beans and 4 apiece for bananas and potatoes. Well, it takes all sorts. On to question 12. An appearance of which TV game show helped to find John Cooper guilty of the Pembrokeshire murders? Bullseye, 3, 2, 1, blankety blank, or play your card right? So an appearance on which TV game show helped to find John Cooper guilty of the Pembrokeshire murders? That's been serialised in a drama in recent weeks, ended this week. But had John Cooper appeared on Bullseye, 3, 2, 1, blankety blank, or play your cards right? Less than half the time remains. Very easy question if you're watching that series. Not so if you weren't. Time running out. And the answer is Bullseye. With, of course, Jim Bowen. I suspect this is going to be quite a popular answer. I think a lot of people are watching the Pembrokeshire murders. Yep, 44 of you getting that right, but 3 going for play your cards right, and 2 apiece for 3, 2, 1 and blankety blank. Question 13. Which TV presenter is the author of the best-selling book The Thursday Murder Club? Is it Stephen Mulhern, Richard Osman, Richard Ayoade, or Jeremy Paxman? So, The Thursday Murder Club, was that written by Stephen Mulhern, Richard Osman, Richard Ayoade, or Jeremy Paxman? Now, less than half the time now remains. And 10 seconds left. Quickly get your answer in if you've not already done so. The answer is Richard Osman. So Richard Osman, who presents, of course, the Richard Osman's House of Games, and also he's on the one that I can't remember, co-host with the guy who's on everything that's on BBC One, Pointless, of course. Yeah, Richard Osman is on that. So how many got Richard Osman right? 40. So 5 going for Stephen Mulhern, 4 for Richard Ayoade, and 2 for Jeremy Paxman. Found out recently, I just thought of this actually, that bizarrely Richard Ayoade, I believe, is related to us by marriage. That's one for another time. So we'll move on. Question 14. Who was unmasked as Alien on The Masked Singer? Was it Sophie Ellis-Bextor, Martine McCutcheon, or Mel B? So who was Alien on The Masked Singer? Was unmasked the other week? Sophie Ellis-Bextor, Martine McCutcheon, or Mel B? Don't know if you watched The Masked Singer, but good bit of fun. Well worth watching. In fact, we recorded last night, so might be watching that later on. Who was the alien? Sophie Ellis-Bextor, Martine McCutcheon, or Mel B? I think everybody's answered who can answer. And the answer is Sophie Ellis-Bextor. Most popular answer, 26, 14 for Mel B and 13 for Martine McCutcheon. They've also appeared wearing different masks in this series. So we go on to question 15. So what was the top-selling car in the UK in 2020? Vauxhall Corsa, Ford Fiesta, Volkswagen Golf, or Ford Focus? The top-selling car in the UK in 2020 was either the Vauxhall Corsa, Ford Fiesta, Volkswagen Golf, or Ford Focus. 15 seconds remain. And the answer is Ford Fiesta. How many people got that right? 25, so roughly half of you getting that right, but 12 going for the Focus, 9 for Corsa, and 7 for Golf. On to question 16. Muhammad Ali was born on this date. How old was the boxing legend when he passed away in 2016? Is it 74, 77, or 80? How old was the great Muhammad Ali when he passed away? 74, 77, or 80? Half the time has gone, so quickly get your answer in. As always, just have a guess if you've got no clue about that. 74, 77, or 80 for Muhammad Ali at the time of his death. And the answer is 74. So A is what we're looking for. Most popular answer, 30, getting that right. 13 go for 77, 11 for 80. Just a reminder, by the way, that you need to just ensure that you have your YouTube video right up to date, so that if you've paused it at all, obviously you're going to be slightly behind. Just make sure that it is right to the end of the line, end of the bar, just so that it's giving you the best possible chance of working out. I think we're only about 3 seconds delay via the internet, so I've done a few tweaks over the last few days and managed to improve that, so much better this evening. And we'll go on now to question 17, just a few remain. So who this week returned to the #1 spot as the richest person in the world? Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk or Mark Zuckerberg? So the richest person in the world returned to the #1 spot this week. Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk or Mark Zuckerberg? And 15 seconds remain. And the answer is Elon Musk. Let's take a look. And we see that, yep, more than half getting that right. And thanks, Phil, who confirms that the delay is about only 3 seconds. So that's very encouraging. So most of you getting that right for Elon Musk. Let's take a look now at question 18. Which county has the most medieval churches? Is it Norfolk, Lincolnshire, Cambridgeshire or Suffolk? The county with the most medieval churches: Norfolk, Lincolnshire, Cambridgeshire or Suffolk? Less than half the time now remains. Still a few people yet to answer. I'm guessing there's only one there amongst the last 4 that can answer. And the answer is Norfolk with 659 medieval churches. So how many people put A? Yeah, most popular answer 21, but 14 going for Lincolnshire, 13 for Cambridgeshire, and 5 for Suffolk. So we go to the penultimate question. Of course, after that, we will take a look at the leaderboard before the final question. What is being celebrated tomorrow in the United States? Is it National Cheese Lovers Day, National Winnie the Pooh Day, National Penguin Day or National Popcorn Day? So they're celebrating something tomorrow in the United States. It's either cheese, Winnie the Pooh, penguins or popcorn. Less than half the time now remains. National Cheese Lovers Day, National Winnie the Pooh Day, National Penguin Day or National Popcorn Day? What's being celebrated tomorrow in the United States? And the answer is National Winnie the Pooh Day. I'm guessing a spread of answers here. Well, surprisingly, National Popcorn Day way out in front, but the rest were fairly evenly spread. So that could have made things quite interesting. Just going to remind myself of the leaderboard. Oh, I've just had a photo of 7-month-old Theo, who's taking part in the quiz. Don't know how well he's doing. I'll have to share that with you next time Unfortunately, I can't show you on here, but we go into the last question with Drew Peacock, the leader at the halfway stage, and then the back headers in second, Teacup's Barmy Army in third. So how has that changed? Let's take a look at the leaderboard. So the back headers have taken over at the top from Drew Peacock. Then Hasland Quizzers have moved up to third. They were sixth place. Teacup's Barmy Army, then Bobby Dennis, Travel Man, Andy T, Kate, Blakey, Two Adults and a Hungry Baby. Let's look further down. Can you see yourself there? You will be able to take a look back at the video on our YouTube channel if you miss your name. So Debs has slightly improved, I think, 37th place. Ahead of Kay, who's in 45th. And Rach in 48th there as well. So in the same household, we've got Rach, Juanjo and Kay all playing. So mini competition there. So let's have the final question. Good luck, everyone. So in the slang acronym GOAT, what does a T stand for? Is it terrible, turn, terrific or time? GOAT. What does the T stand for in GOAT? Terrible, turn, terrific or time? I must admit, probably an age thing, I wasn't aware of what it stood for until recently, and it's probably something that everybody knows, so it will be interesting to see how many get it right. So what does T stand for in GOAT? And the answer is time. Greatest of all time GOAT stands for. So let's take a look. Yep, it is just me then. 45 getting that right. But 3 going for terrible, 4 for turn, and 1 for terrific. So how does that change things? We had the back headers leading from Drew Peacock. Let's take a look at the final leaderboard. So we see in third place, the Hasland Quizzers. Today's runner-up, Drew Peacock, the halfway leader, and tonight's winner, the back headers with 609. Well done, the back headers. Make sure you take a photo of your virtual keypad screen and email that to the media@ address at the club. You'll find that on the club website, but it's media@chesterfield-fc.co.uk. Send us a screenshot of that and you'll go into the draw for a prize at the end of the month. Let's take a look further down. Just outside the top 3, Teacup's Barmy Army, then Bobby Dennis, Andy T, Travel Man, Kate, Blakey, Two Adults and a Hungry Baby. That's the top 10. Further down, if you've seen yourself there, Deb's in 34th place. I'll be having words about her performance in today's quiz. Edges there in 39th. Juanjo was there. And we have Kay, 44th. Towards the bottom, Rach, then Dream. Ukrainian Blues, great to see Ukrainian Blues taking part today. Hope you've enjoyed it. And then I'm guessing at the bottom we had connection issues with Dylan and SM. Just before we go, just a reminder. See whether we can get that. So I'll just have to tell you about that. It's the final brick in the wall for the Ernie Moss Wall of Fame. There's a draw taking place tonight, 8 o'clock. And at the last count, we'd had around 150 people taking part, or 150 tickets sold. Just £1. You will see the details on the club website. For just £1, you can, or you will have a chance of winning that final brick in the Ernie Moss Wall of Fame. So still time to enter that one. Also, we've got a draw for the Boston United match in the FA Trophy on Wednesday night. We've got a 50-50 draw for that. Also details on the club website there. And also, have you listened to the latest, well, only the second We Are Sailing Club podcast? That's now available to listen to, so you can go on the club website, click on the link to hear that. I'll have an update from Chairman Mike Goodwin and co-Vice Chairman Dave Simmons and Martin Thacker. So plenty to talk about, and got about nearly half an hour where we're discussing various subjects, so please do take a listen to that. Hope you've enjoyed tonight's quiz, and well done once again to our winner. We'll scroll back to the top of the leaderboard and let's take a look at the final standings at the top. And we have the back headers. Congratulations to them. Drew Peacock and Hasland Quizzers will be back, all being well, same time next week, 5 o'clock. So hope you've enjoyed it. Please do join us again. And in the meantime, stay safe and take care.